Hey everybody, welcome back to my decluttering series. It's been a minute. Thanks for being patient. We are back to declutter areas of my kitchen. Now, if you know decluttering, if you're on a decluttering journey, decluttering can be so overwhelming, and I get it. I can't do a whole room at once. I like to divvy it up and do small sections at a time. That way I don't feel overwhelmed. Decluttering can be such an overwhelming task. So when you are decluttering, definitely just do small sections, at least to get started. Do one drawer at a time. That always helps, or one section. But today we are going to be decluttering our kitchen drawers, not all of them, but our 3 junk drawers, as we call it in the Midwest. I don't know if other people have what's called a junk drawer, but basically it's a catch-all drawer. And we have 2 true junk drawers. We'll see what's in there. We just kind of throw everything in there. So we'll go ahead and do a little decluttering, a little organizing, and then which are in these 2 drawers right here. Lots of just miscellaneous things, paperwork, things that can be filed, organized, or thrown away. We will go ahead and just see what's in there. And then moving back to this drawer, this is our very much of a pain point drawer. The other day my husband got in there and he lost his patience, let's just say. Not terribly, but he was very frustrated that he couldn't find whatever the heck he was looking for. So I came up with a solution that will help everybody in this house. It is these things. Actually, I got 2 of these things. So basically they're drawer organizers, and I'm hoping they'll work in our drawers. I have not tested them yet, but it looks like it's almost the exact same width of our actual drawer, so we shall see. I got 2 of them because over here, and I actually wasn't planning on decluttering or organizing this one, but now that I actually got 2 of these like organizer things, I actually am kind of thinking, I got an idea as I was filming this, that I could go ahead and do some organizing in this drawer. This is also kind of a catch-all drawer, but it's more so segregated into what we use kind of on a daily basis. So parchment paper, foil, cooking gloves. I can't think of this right now. I'm filming, of course I can't. Other things in here. So maybe we'll get into that today. Let's see what I can come up with. These I got from Amazon. I am gonna go ahead and see how they work, but I will link them below. I think they have a lot of really good reviews. We'll see how it goes. So let's just go ahead and get into it. My first thing that I really want to tackle is this drawer. Like I said, because it's such a pain point, the other day my husband, like I said, got a little frustrated. It's not the first time he's been frustrated about this drawer, so I figured it's time that we need to just go ahead and come up with a final solution specifically for this drawer. You guys already know the drill of what I'm going to do. I'm going to take everything out of the drawer. We're going to go through it and see what's all in here, see what we can keep, what we can toss, what we can donate. So let's go ahead and do that. If you are new around here, once you clear out your space, just give her a quick spray, a wipe down. We want to clean the space. Luckily, this drawer isn't terrible, but lots of crumbs. Because I am the way I am, I'm just going to give it a quick vacuum to get out the remaining crumbs that I just can't pick up. Looks so much better. Okay, moment of truth. Sorry you can't see my face, but now we are going to... First, I'm just going to go ahead and put this in here. This is nice because actually you could put it either way. You could either do it the long way or horizontally. I think we're gonna go with this way for now. I think we're gonna go horizontally. But honestly, who knows? I may change my mind, but we're at least going to have this as our starting point. Next, I'm gonna go through, and I'm just gonna, up here, like already, I'm like, I can throw that away, I can throw that away. We're gonna throw some stuff away. We have, well, or donate, I suppose I should have a donate pile. First and foremost, we are going to be donating some things. So these, I don't even know what these are. I think they're straws, not sure. An extra knife. We've never used this. I've had this for 10 years. I've never used it. It's just a big knife. I don't know, we have a full knife set. We don't need this. If you know me, you know I hate duplicates. This is a wine stopper. I don't drink wine. There was a time throwing that away, not worth it. And then we have like this little ring to hold our tablespoons and teaspoons. So I'm just going to put those on there and actually utilize this little ring. That's what it's for. That's nice. We have so many measuring cups, you guys. Which is great because we actually use them. We'll just put all of the measuring spoons together. This is a little thing to clean out straws. We never use it. I'm just tossing it. This is a new knife for my sourdough. We do use that, so I'm just gonna put it up above the like utensil organizer. There is a probably 4 or 5 inches up here that I can utilize this space for those larger items, so I think I'm gonna put that in there. It might be, yeah, it's too long to put in the actual organizer, so it's nice that there is space. Same with this. I don't know, what is this, a machete? I have no idea. Something that my husband uses. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and let's see, we've got more tablespoons and teaspoons, so I'm just gonna start putting things in here that I think make sense. So we have like a little peeler. This is a little like knife or a pie cutter and server thing. We'll put that up there. Another little measuring spoon. We have in this whole bag, we have stuff for like eating like crab legs, like the utensils for that. So that I'm gonna put up here, I think, for now. More serving knives, like serving things like this for like pizzas, pies, things like that. I'm gonna put on this side. This is hard, guys. We have other things that are just so long, they don't actually fit in here, but we are gonna make do with this. I don't even know what these are. Don't know what that is. But I will say the whole goal is just to make this drawer more functional and be able to see things better, access things a little bit better. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. We have a little frother. I'm going to put this over here on this side. A wine opener. Different like specific tools I think I'll place in one category or one section of this. We have more little utensil things, so I'm gonna put that with our other utensils for eating crab. Putting that up there. This is for a weck jar. I've never used this. I'm tossing this. Another little straw cleaner. Honestly, I never use those. Ladles. Luckily, these fit perfectly. Okay, and then we have these, another grilling utensil. So I'm gonna put that over here with the rest of our grilling tools. This, we'll do miscellaneous. It's like a little brush dealy-mabob, don't know what to call it. I have a juicer thing for lemons and limes. That I'll say goes in the miscellaneous. I think over here on the left in the miscellaneous section, I will go ahead and I'll go ahead over here and do just things that we don't use too much. It's kind of hard to organize this stuff when it's all just really like miscellaneous items, but I need some sort of an organizational system. Another ladle we'll put with the other ladles, spatula. Actually, this should go up here in our other utensil things because this is like our most used for actually cooking. Let's see. I have one of these things that will go with the ladles, I think. A little ice cream scooper. I guess we have two. Maybe this is more so for cookies. I don't know, but that goes with the other one. And then we have, actually not that much left, this little whisk. Oh, we have 2 whisks. Amazing. So those, and then our actual like beaters. I put in one container. This is looking So good, you guys. Okay. And then I have this little like funnel thing. Well, I should say funnels. That came in like a set, and then a little strainer. This thing is amazing. And I do use this from time to time for my vanilla. We don't use it a lot, so I am gonna put it right up top here. That looks good so far. This is gonna go, just because it is like a little bit more fancy, I'm gonna put that up here with my other ice cream scoops. It is a measuring spoon, but that's where it's going right now. And then I have extra knives for my sourdough in this bag. So I'm gonna put that up here as well with our other knives. So that's gonna go there. I have this little thing for my cast iron. Don't really use that, but I do every once in a while, so I'm gonna put that up top. And then honestly, the rest of this stuff, these little cookie cutters, you guys have never used them. I hate to be the one to just, well, I'll donate them. I was gonna throw them away. I'll donate these, but we've never used them before. And remember, we are just not holding on to things in 2025. Okay, I have a little Yeti top for our Yeti cup. So that's gonna go up here. Over here, I'll do a whole kitchen organization video, but that's where we keep our cups and like water bottles and things like that. This drawer is actually looking really nice. Let me show you. There's structure, there's organization, there's space, there's room. We can see literally everything that we use, which is, this makes my heart so happy. So like I said, up top, we have the extra things that we don't use on a daily basis, but we do use them at least a couple of times a year. My sourdough bread knife is up there. Over here on the left, we have very specific items that are also super miscellaneous that we don't use a lot, but they're over there and they're categorized. And maybe I'll take this little potato peeler and put it right there, because we do use this part of everything a lot more. And then we have our scoops, a wine opener, then we have our whisks and all of that. These things, ladles, things like that, that we use often. And then over here is our grilling supplies. So I would say 10 out of 10 for this little organizer. Very nice. The only thing now that I need to figure out is our measuring spoons. I need to figure this out. I don't have room in here. What can I do? I can surely condense this a little bit. I'm wondering if I can take, wondering if I can take these, put them over here. I don't want it to look too clunky, and I want everything to be easily accessed. That's not gonna close if I do that though. So I don't love that idea. Okay. We're trying things, folks. That is what it's all about when you are decluttering and organizing. You just have to try different things and what works. So we may be able to put them in another drawer. Okay. Pause for now on the measuring cups. Okay, next we're gonna play around with this drawer a little bit. Not a lot in here. Like I said before, we've got our oven mitts, parchment paper, things like that, more miscellaneous items, I should say. I want to see what we can make work with this guy. So let's see what we can make work in this drawer. We're going to be playing around a little bit just to see. So first, just take everything out. Like I said, just these parchment paper, tin foil, and plastic wrap. We've got oven mitts, rubber bands, cupcake liners. These I can throw away. We never use them. A crap ton of toothpicks. Not sure why. Koozies. Bottle opener, toothpicks. And then I have, this is my quick grab and go for my sourdough. It's my food scale and then a little tablespoon. Then we have more shot glasses. I'm just gonna throw it away. A shot glass, like, we don't need them. Okay, and then more rubber bands. In this drawer, honestly, like really not a lot. I'm gonna give it a quick vacuum and a quick wipe down before I start trying some stuff. Okay, by the way, these things, I looked it up because I was like, I know you can get one of them or you can get a set of two of them for, I think it's like $37.99 on Amazon. And this is nice because of what they're, like you can put this in the dishwasher just because of the material. So, I don't know, I think that's really cool. Okay, what I'm gonna do so far is, I think I'm gonna collapse it. So I'm not gonna do the full, well, it wouldn't even fit anyways, but maybe I'll try to collapse one side. No, we're collapsing both sides. So we're just gonna have these three little things because my parchment paper is a little bit too long. So we're gonna put the parchment paper just on the side. Plastic wrap can go here. Reynolds wrap can go there. And then the rest of this stuff can just go right in this last little slot right here. So we'll do all these toothpicks. Why we have a million toothpicks is beyond me, but whatever. Okay. And then we have a bunch of rubber bands that I'm also gonna put up here. Then koozies we use every once in a while, so I am just gonna organize them, put them up above the organizer, along with our actual toothpick holder and a bottle opener. And then I'm going to put, actually, you know what I am gonna do? Scratch that. See, you gotta play around with it. I'm moving the organizer up that way. You can still very easily grab them, but now, because we use our oven mitts so often, and there goes a bunch of toothpicks. Oh, great. Just two. Okay. Then I can put our oven mitts right here, organized. Koozies go there. Awesome. And then this other stuff can go right there. That way, this drawer is so nice. I can now visibly see everything that's in the drawer. It's super nice. It closes no problem. I can see everything. It's easy to grab. And we're done. That one was a piece of cake. Love when a plan works. Okay, look at that. Look at how much better that looks. So again, under here, we just have our oven mitts, koozies, all of the things, and then all the toothpicks and I know, listen, I know that these utensil organizers or just organizers, it's kind of like, I used to think as well, like kind of like what's the point, because you can just have everything like sectioned off in your drawer, but I'm telling you, this makes such a difference because I can easily see it, and then when I'm like trying to get something in a drawer and like shuffling everything around, I'm not misplacing things and things aren't getting lost within the drawer. They stay in their divided sections. I love these things. I think they're really worth it. And I used to be the person that was like really against getting those things. I'm like, no way, but like once I have it now, I get it. Like I see the point of them and it's really beneficial. Last but not least are these two junk drawers. And my miscellaneous items over here. So I've got to find a place for that. My measuring cups that came from that one drawer, I don't know what to do with them. I think I'm going to put them in some sort of a container. You guys know I love a container. And then possibly putting them under some cabinets, like in storage under there. I'm still thinking about that. If you have a good idea on my measuring cups, I don't know, maybe leave me a comment, help me out, help a girl out, let me know what you think, because, and sorry, I'm a little all over the place, but I don't know, I might be able to do some rearranging in here. I may have just figured out a solution, I don't know, we'll see. I just kind of did some rearranging over there. I'll show you guys here in a minute after I tackle this, and then you can let me know what you think. So we'll see. Okay, I I can't do both of these. We're starting with this drawer. Again, it's just like, I don't even want to go through this. I hate going through this drawer because there's so much crap in here. There's literally so much crap in here. Ugh, you guys. I think I'm just gonna start throwing stuff away. Sue me, but these I have to keep out. I just don't know how we accumulate so much stuff. Like rubber bands. Okay, I'll put this in this other drawer over here. Plastic fork, for what reason? I don't know. We have Ziploc bags, like, don't even know. I don't even know what half of this stuff is. We have cards upon cards. Just all kinds of like literal crap. Extra light bulbs for Christmas lights. I can't. Like, we're never gonna use those. Tape, an extra battery. Pens. We have a cigar. Oh, the joys. All kinds of extra keys. No idea what those are for. No idea. We have drywall anchors in here that we're literally never gonna use. Some crappy tape. I should probably just toss. I won't. Tape, we have so many things of tape. This one's empty. This is why you need to go through your stuff. This is why it's so important to just like go through your drawers every once in a while. Honestly. Light bulbs. Don't know what those are for. So then the fun part is reorganizing the drawer. So this is what we've got to work with, just basically a bunch of crap. But it's crap that we just can't get rid of, honestly. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start organizing. We have, honestly, all of these things of cards, so I'm just gonna organize them, put them up here. I got all of the miscellaneous crap that was in here that needed to be in its correct spot that just gets thrown in these drawers. Put that all away. So now it looks like this. Way better. Hopefully we can keep it like this, but everything is just organized in its place. We got pens over here, tape up here. It looks a little bit better. Not so cluttered. We can easily see what is actually in this drawer. Next, we will go ahead and move to this guy. And hopefully we can just stop putting crap in here, put things where they actually belong, but obviously was able to get rid of a lot of stuff and just get it organized. And it looks, both of these look so much better. So this is what I ended up doing with the measuring cups. I don't know. It just looks cluttered, but it definitely looks a lot better than it did, and we can still see everything and everything has a spot. So for now, I'm happy with it. I'm fine with it. We use everything, so I don't want to get rid of anything that's in here, but I don't know, it looks so much better. Okay, and then last but not least, I wasn't gonna show our just like regular kitchen utensil drawer, but we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawers. actually in our kitchen, and so I might as well just show you guys our utensil drawer. But it's, I mean, actually I can go ahead and just declutter it and go through it because I just opened it up. There is some stuff in here that I can throw away. I wasn't going to because it's not too terrible, but hey, we're here, might as well. And because sometimes when you get in the mood to start decluttering, then you're in the mood to declutter, so let's do it. So let me show you the before. So again, it's not terrible, it's just like, we don't even use this top thing. So it's pretty gross in here actually. So I'm just gonna take this out. This is all of our silverware. We have a crap ton of straws, as you can see. Cutters, can opener, lids. Straight out the gate, we don't use any of these. I'm throwing these away. Okay, so you can see the drawer is empty. I just cleaned it out, vacuumed it out, which is another good reason why you should declutter your space every once in a while. Go through your stuff, is because there were so many crumbs in there, which was like pretty gross, and I didn't realize that. So we have all of these straws. Why we have so many straws is truly beyond me, but we do. We have a random knife in here. These other straw cleaners, which I already threw some away earlier. I'm just tossing these. What I did find out was we have in our actual utensil organizer, we have this area up here, which is, I don't know, I didn't even realize it was up there. There's just nothing up there. So I'm gonna see what straws fit, and that's where our straws are gonna go. I'm gonna put these are my, I make sourdough, so these are just like wet jars for those, but sometimes I use them, so those are extra. I'm gonna put up there. These additional straws will go right there. We also have skewers for like kebabs that we make. So those will go there. Actually, we have a lot of room now. We have some room for my measuring cups. Okay, love this. Okay, I'm gonna scoot that up, get this organized. We keep our pizza cutter in here and our can opener. This should go up there. Knife, more kebab skewers, a ginormous fork. Don't know why we have that. Maybe we can put the whisks in here, because that's kind of what made this a little bit over cluttered. And my really pretty tablespoon. Like, look at this, is so cute. It's a little tablespoon, but it's just like, it's rose gold. It's got a wooden handle, it's so cute. Okay. Let's go ahead and put these in here because they are like, you know, utensils and they fit. So we'll do that. Okay. And then more, a tablespoon and a teaspoon, which I will add. Coolness, you guys. Amazing. Now all of our drawers look so much better. Yay, I love this. And I love these little containers. Cute. Oh my gosh. Decluttering makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. I can't even stress enough. Also, I was gonna mention before, but if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you could just please hit the subscribe button. I am a very new YouTuber. I've had my channel for like not even 4 months, and I'm really trying to grow it, and it's free to subscribe. I don't know, it really helps my channel. I'm really trying to grow it. I have a goal to hit 200 subscribers by the end of July. So yeah, I'm like right around 175 currently subscribers, which I know to like 175, 200 doesn't sound like a lot, but like that would mean the world to me if I can hit my goal by the end of July. I think that would be freaking cool, because I've had this dream to have a YouTube channel forever, and I just think it'd be really cool. So I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. That would be very nice of you. Anyways, I am going to do a full kitchen organization video very soon, but I did want to just start with the drawers because we haven't gone through those like ever, to be honest with you, and I just wanted to get them clean and just looking better, because like I said, this one drawer over here in particular has been giving my husband just so much grief, I don't know, whatever. It's been a problem. So I was like, you know what, I need to fix this, because he complains about it, and then I feel like it's my duty to get it corrected. And I also love organizing. I love decluttering. I like finding different organizational systems and things that work, especially like those products like on Amazon. There are some good things out there. You know, I'm not a huge proponent, like I've said before, in like buying a bunch of crap when I'm trying to declutter. I feel like that is just really defeats the purpose. And so I went ahead and, you know, I usually buy things that I feel are actually necessary. Those organizational tools, sometimes they do and can work. I hope you guys were able to get a little bit of inspiration, maybe get some ideas on how you can organize your kitchen drawers. Hopefully this video helped you with that. Give it a thumbs up. That also really helps my channel, along with subscribing. I would really appreciate that. And I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Stay tuned for that kitchen organization video that will be coming out very soon as well. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.